Howdy folks, and welcome to my channel, Trips and Trots. Howdy folks, it's Clarissa here with my channel Trips and Trots, and today I'm going to discuss some of the shoes that I use. Since my last video, I realized that I wanted to share more about the stability versus the new shoes that I'm being introduced to. So I'm going to start out with the Guide 17s. The Guide 17s, there is another version that is out, and this was actually a Christmas present from my husband, and I ran in them on New Year's Eve of 2024, and I did pretty well, and it rained a lot that day. It rained buckets. A friend of mine and I went and ran, and it was called a twilight run. It was very fun. I plan on doing it again this coming year with my husband because he is running as well. But I love my Guide 17s. You'll see that they're very wide. They're stability shoes. They might not be the best stability shoe out there. I know that there's other stability shoes, but I've been prone to liking Saucony overall due to the fact that I think I trained for my first full marathon in a Saucony, and I think it was the Saucony Stabil or Stable. I would have sworn that it was called the Stabil though whenever they fitted me for it. But I love these shoes. They're my trainers. So anytime that I decide that I'm going to go for a long run, I'm probably going to use these. And then I rotate some shoes out for races or other distances, or if I'm just trying to work myself up to a longer distance with my other shoes. These, my Saucony Guide 17s are, like I said, my steady eddies, and I feel very confident in these. Like, I don't feel like I'm gonna roll an ankle or anything like that whenever I'm running in these, because they're stable for me. The second shoe that I'm going to show you is the New Balance Super Comp Fuel Cell Elite. And I might not be saying that completely right, but this is a carbon plated shoe, and I have ran 110K in these so far, and I felt pretty good. I was having an off day that morning. I was really hoping to do better on that race, but it had nothing to do with the shoe. I just wasn't feeling that great for that race. Some races just aren't as good as others. But I do like this shoe. The first time I ran in it, I'm not exaggerating, I shaved like 30 seconds off of my minute per mile pace whenever I ran in these. And it has a lot to do with the way the cushioning's built and the way they put this carbon plate in. It kind of springs you forward a little bit more. Some of these shoes are banned if you're like an elite runner and you're going to win something. I don't know if this is on that list, but by no way, shape, or form am I ever going to win a race. So one time I won first in my age group, and then I did it again in my age group, but I came in second, but I got a cute little plaque. It's the only time I've ever placed, and it was, both the races were in 2023, I think. But I was ecstatic because I had never placed in my whole entire life, and I've been running races for 30 years now at least. So anywho's, but I do like that. I do like that shoe a lot, and I have 2 mile pace. The other thing I'm going to add is I kind of got a little bit of a bonus whenever I ordered this shoe. I ordered it through Amazon, and when I ordered it, it was supposed to just be the light blue and white version of it. However, whenever I opened up the box, I was pleasantly surprised that they gave me the New York City Marathon edition, and I have a feeling the only reason why that happened was because I think they may have ran out of the size that I ordered and decided this was close enough and they sent it to me. But hey, they're great. Come on, who doesn't like the pink and the aqua? They're gorgeous. And I want to run the New York City Marathon someday. Why not? Make it marathon number 9. We're training for marathon number 8 in January. The third shoe that I'm going to show you, I'm still warming up to. They look very fancy. Again, these are carbon plated. I would not run in these if there was gravel surfaces or anything, only because I'm not comfortable with the slot in here, and if a rock would get in there, maybe the carbon plate would protect and you wouldn't feel, but regardless, I just wouldn't feel confident enough if I was trying to dig limestone rocks out of my shoes every half a mile or whatever. So I would probably stick to road races only for the carbon plated shoes, which is both in this Saucony, which is the Endorphin Pro 4, and in the New Balance that I have, just due to the fact that it's an unknown venture, and I don't think I'd want to have rocks in these, so, and then having to dig them out, which I have to do. I think it was with a pair of Mizunos, but it's been way too long for me to know for sure. But I had to do that. I would have to get off to the side of the road and take out a rock or two that got stuck in the slot or cut out area of the shoe. And maybe one of the reasons why they do that is to make the shoe lighter, so it's not heavy, because these are definitely heavier than these. Yeah, but so those are the breakdown of the 3 shoes that I'm rotating in right now, and I do have a pair of the newest version of the Guide, which is the Guide 18. However, I think they're very similar, very minimal changes, and it was more out of curiosity, and I got a really good deal on them, so I decided to get them. And they should be coming maybe by next week. So if I like them a lot, or if I don't think they're any different, I'll let you know if you're interested. And feel free to comment if you want to. If there's anything that you feel that you'd want to know or want me to look into, I have no problems with that. The next thing that I thought I'd show you is, yes, I've been doing all this filming on my phone. And that's fine. They say a lot of people just do all their vlogging from their phone. But I wanted to be a little bit impressive. And I got a camera. It's like a GoPro, I would assume, but it's not a GoPro. It's some other brand that came up with good reviews, got them on Prime Day deals. Everybody knows about those, right? And so I decided to get it. Haven't opened the box, haven't investigated it. I might do some of that tonight, I don't know. I have a scheduled long run tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be 9 miles. I also have my grooming appointment for my dogs tomorrow. So that was the reason why I took off originally, was to get my dogs groomed. And then I was like, well, it's not until the afternoon, so it'll be perfect for me to go out in the morning, because I am lacking on the distance miles right now. The last long run that I got in was 8 miles, but I have to say it's been some time. Knowing that I have to get out there and I have to get 9 miles in tomorrow regardless. I have a half marathon in September, a half marathon in October, and then the full distance, which will be marathon number 8 in January. And then along with that camera, because it was only $30, and it was weird because they were selling a different version of, I think, the same camera with an accessory pack that looked almost similar to this, and they wanted like over $100 more for it. And I was like, well, I'll just get that camera by itself and then pick this up, the 60-in-1 accessory kit. I'll be able to hang this camera off of anywhere, head, chest, arm. I think it has a stick, who knows, but I have to learn how to use that yet, and I'm sure it has to communicate with my computer and I have to still, again, learn how to upload from my computer. I learned something already. It doesn't just like, boom, you're uploaded. No, it takes some time. So that was my first learning experience whenever I uploaded my video last night. It's not perfect, but who's perfect anyway? And I'm just learning, so we'll see how it goes. One last thing that I was gonna do before I sign off is I was gonna show you my puppy. Her name's Peyton. Now I have Princeton too, but he's bigger and I don't know if I'd be able to fit him in this little area, and she's tiny yet. So let me see if I can find her for you. Hey, Dad. Come here. Oh, okay. You want to have Princeton instead? Oh, no, it's Peyton. Here is Peyton. She's about 8 months old and she's sugarlicious right now. She gets groomed tomorrow, like I said. She goes to see Miss Ashley. Say hello. Look at the camera. Don't be camera shy. Hello. Anyway, yep. She's my little Shih Tzu. Boop, 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 boop. All right, guys. See you later. Just 2 miles today. No PR.